friends, I know The Sims has been surrounded in controversy lately with the sale happening, but today is still kind of an exciting day because we're getting 150 plus bug fixes, and they said we're also supposed to be getting some new free items added to the base game. We've actually known about this update for quite some time because they talked about it in the September 15th quality of life roadmap, where they said not only will you see fixes based on your feedback, but the update will also include some new free content for players. So I think a lot of people think that this is in response to the sale, but it's actually been something that's been in the works for quite some time. But last week they went ahead and posted the laundry list, and I think all of these are coming today. So it's 150 plus community chosen fixes. Basically what that means is they just pick the top bugs on their bug report, and that's what they're giving us. They even posted a little video kind of making fun of themselves about how everybody's saying fix the game essentially, and just addressing how they're making efforts to do so and that we're getting all these bug fixes today, of course. I'm really happy to see that the quality of life roadmap actually caused a surge in views and votes on the bug page. I highly recommend to you, if you're experiencing bugs, to please report it there because they may not know about it. I'll link it in the description, and I'll also link all of these articles. But here are the issues that are going to be resolved today. I'm still waiting on the actual bug fix to drop. I was kind of thinking they might drop it at 10 o'clock, but obviously I was wrong. I obviously cannot redo all of these bug fixes, but I kind of want to go over some of my favorites, I guess you could call them. But first I want to go over the top 5 most voted fixes. So identified and resolved some cases of the photos turning black in inventory when taking with the camera. I don't really take a lot of photos in my game. The only place that I noticed this is in the Forever Friends event. When I used the digital photo frame, my photos went black, but I think that's because the digital frame technically has an inventory on it, so I think that's probably a part of this. Sabotage interaction is no longer available on objects without completing Deviance aspiration. When the mixologist is in conversation with NPCs, they'll break out of it if a drink order is queued up and be more responsive. I wonder if that counts like when they're at the bar and they're like not at the bar. Do you know what I mean? Like they'll be there mixing drinks, but you can't actually order anything. I wonder if that resolves that as well. Children should now clearly inherit some features from their parents. May still be some variation, but you should be able to see distinct features passed down between generations. I actually really love this update, especially as somebody who does like legacy gameplay. This is nice to see. And relationship decay after having a baby was too fast and was destroying relationships. It has been slowed. That's a good one. I hope that maybe they fix some more stuff with relationships in general, especially if you have love struck. The decay is crazy fast. And we got a ton of updates, some big, some small, like the sit up milestone properly unlocking. Random Sims will no longer enter your home without knocking when using sliding doors, like little things. I was happy to see this one. Dance to stereo music will be fulfilled with if you use earbuds. And like just a ton of base game updates. The base game list is actually so huge. Now, a couple that I'm really excited for is we're actually getting some more variants. So they added some wall pattern styles for the Greenhouse Haven kit and the Life and Death glass roofs. So I do want to look at those in game when the update actually comes out. And they also added the curtain rod for the Adventure Awaits pack. So we'll take a look at that as well. I was excited to see this one. Getaway Sims will perform activities and interactions when running in 3 times speed. Because if you've ever watched me play The Sims, you know I love 3 times speed. She is my favorite. And now it'll work. I had noticed that if I was playing in Getaways, I could only go 2 times speed. So I'm glad to see that that's fixed. Another thing we need to check out in game is the fairy eye colors, or most of the fairy eye colors are now going to be available for infants, toddlers, and children Sims. So I want to see which ones that they got. If you have Life and Death, they added some new death types in cast when you're making a go. So you can now do pufferfish, overheating, and freezing. Woohoo with the Grim Reaper will no longer be canceled. Apparently it was because of his carrying his scythe, which is kind of funny. They had a kind of good one in Lovestruck, although it's not exactly what I would have hoped to see in Lovestruck, but in the neighborhood stories, apparently incompatible Sims were getting in relationships, like it wasn't taking their preferences into consideration, and that has been fixed. And For Rent, I didn't see the fix that I wanted to see, because if you didn't know, For Rent has been causing game corruption in a lot of people's saves. I haven't personally experienced that, but I also have been like avoiding For Rent like the plague lately. However, I don't know if I've ever gotten paid rent when I tried to play as a landlord, and apparently they have fixed that potentially. So rent and bill sections will no longer show as 0 and tenants will now be able to pay rent. I don't know if that's the fix that I think it is. So maybe I'll have to give For Rent another try. Who knows? We'll just have to do a separate save because she's not coming into any of my good ones. In Horse Ranch, they finally made it where the ranch hand will leave at 7 p.m. Thank God. I hated when my ranch hand would stay so late on the lot. I'm trying to triple speed while I sleep, okay? And then this one, temporary stay guests will now sleep even in sleeping bags. So I'm glad to see that they will sleep now. I wonder if you don't have a bed for them, will they pull out a sleeping bag? Or like, will they sleep on your couch? I don't even care where they sleep as long as it's not in my bed. High School Years had several little fixes that I think are all pretty good and relevant. I'm not gonna read them all, but they're just quality of life things. Like there's gonna be somebody to give out diplomas. If your teen graduates early, they won't be sad that they weren't invited to a prom they could never attend. Apparently, homeless teens weren't aging up. I didn't even notice that. Oh, we can get the Llama Sport mascot in BuildBuy. They fixed some of the UI issues. My favorite one in Get Famous is that you can now interact with celebrities if you own a retail store. Previously, you couldn't, and they would just like kind of be taking up space, making all of your customers pass out, and you couldn't even sell them anything. So that's nice to see it fixed. In Cats and Dogs, vet clinics will no longer get stuck on a 3-star rating. This happened to me. I was trying to do a 5-star vet clinic run like really early on in my channel, and it like got stuck and wouldn't progress. So glad to know that that was a bug. I thought I was just a bad vet. When you try to take your dog on a walk now, if it fails, they won't just sit there autonomously. It'll cancel out the action, which is really nice because before your sim would just be stood there with a leash and your dog would be like walking around in circles and it was weird. In Get to Work, aliens will no longer repeatedly wipe out the memory of their spouse. I think this happened to me and I didn't realize it in my Not So Berry challenge. I think those are all of like the ones that I've either experienced or that I thought were kind of fun or funny, but there are also other ones. Oh wait, Wedding Stories gotta fit. Wedding Stories needs way more bugs underneath it. I might need to go start upvoting. And what they were wearing to the wedding was the last of my concern, to be totally honest with you. They re-tagged a couple of things. Oh, and Dine Out, Sims can now check off restaurant-related goals when on a date. Cantina booth will now count towards a dining spot. Okay, so that's good. You can use it as a chair. I also feel like I need to see more things under Dine Out, honestly. Monster will no longer be spotted when spray under the bed is used. Thank God. I hate the monsters under the bed, and this was really a pain in the 100 Baby Challenge. But yeah, we got a ton of bug fixes. Once again, I'll link it so you can read everything. And now I guess we just wait and see what free items we're getting. So I will be back to you as soon as that's out. The game is finally updating. It's preparing. It's already kind of taking forever, so I'm a little nervous about that. But hopefully that means it's like a nice big update. They haven't posted anything yet on their website or their socials about the update. I just kind of came in at noon to check for it again. So hopefully we'll have some information soon because I hate going in blind. We got an article, Celebrate West African Design in The Sims 4. In the latest Sims 4 update, celebrate vibrant designs of West Africa with the new free BuildBuy and Create a Sim items that bring creativity and culture into your Sims homes and their wardrobes. Cute! Oh, they have a video! Okay, we should watch that. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, they're beautiful! Cute. Oh, look at the art! Oh, the basket! The rug. The lamp. Oh, wait, this is huge! Love that plant. Okay, cute cushion. They even got kids stuff. That makes me so happy. I feel like they're always forgotten. Got some new hairs. Oh, a new clutter item. No, more dishes. You know what? I'm happy about this. That's really cute. So it looks like we've got a new lamp, a new cushion, new art, new basket, an area rug, and an aloe plant. Okay. I'm really sorry if I butcher words, but we can now cook jollof rice and chicken drumsticks, a beloved dish with regional variations across countries like Senegal, Nigeria, and Ghana. Oh, they like tell you about it. Wait, this is a one-pot meal of long grain rice, vegetables, and spices, and meat is rich, flavorful, and perfect for parties and celebrations. For the chefs that love bold, aromatic style, your Sim's kitchen with this decor object a trio of flavor. Each ingredient found in the bowls plays a role in West African cuisine. The nutritious and versatile bambara bean with its mild taste, the tiny Guinea kubeb brings fresh flavor, fruity heat, and pods containing grains of paradise that deliver bold warmth with hints of ginger and cardamom. I really love that The Sims, in a way, teaches you a little bit about foods and things from other cultures. Like, I think that's really nice. And I think a lot of people like me when I was younger learned about food in The Sims. So it looks like we have several different things. Vibrant jumpsuit, bold patterned shirts, and playful printed dress for toddlers and children. You can accessorize with earrings, head wrap to tie it all together. Okay, we've got to go look in game. We've got to go look in game for these items. Let's start in cast. I'm going to be using some Sims that I used for a different Let's Play, and I just gave them some kids so we can look at those clothes as well. Let's start with feminine cast. The first thing we got is this jumper, which comes in so many swatches. Oh my God. I actually could see myself using this a lot, and I like that it is a full jumper, right? But this swatch looks like it's a top and pants. I really think that this is so cute. I love a nice fun pattern item in the game. Like this swatch, I could see myself using all the time. Same for this one if you wanted something more neutral, and this one as well. But oh my God, they have so many fun colors. I thought they said that we got a shirt, but I feel like I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's not in feminine. Oh, here it is. Yeah. And it looks like this shirt is going to come in all of the same swatches that the jumper did. And once again, we've got some that are a little bit more plain with like the little pocket. I really like that. Especially the ones with just the pocket, I feel like are very usable for every day. But I do think all the fun patterns are really nice to have. We also got jewelry. I think these are the new earrings. Look at all the swatches. Oh my God. They never give us as many swatches in anything. I really like the beaded texture. I think that the texture looks really nice. You can even see that there's like a nice shine on it, which is really cute. Here, let me change her hair so you can see them better. I'll pull it back. But look at like the shine that they have on the front. It really makes them look like real beads, which I think is quite nice. I think they said we got a new hair, but I don't know if that's masculine only or if feminine did as well. I don't see a new feminine hair. Okay, yeah, here's the new masculine hair. I think the texture on that looks really good. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this is like a dreadlock. I do like that it kind of has an ombre effect and a little bit more color. Oh, they have like colors in it. Okay, cute. Oh, they did give us I was about to say, I wish they would have also given us a plain swatch. They did. Here's the plain one. We can kind of click through that first. All the normal hair colors that we have in everything. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. And then here is the one with the ombre. So you can kind of do either or. I think that looks really nice. I do think more inclusivity in the game is always nice. I'm gonna leave that hair on him. I kind of like that with his shirt. I don't think we got any new pants. It doesn't look like it. And then the kids got some new things. The kids got the shirt. I'll have to check, is it masculine and feminine or just masculine, but all the same swatches that come in the adult one. Let's just check and see if they are also available for feminine Sims. It is. And then we also got this cute little dress. I love this dress. I can see myself using this a lot for my kid Sims. That's like a good grab and go dress. It's a fun, cute little outfit. And once again, so many fun colors. I'm trying to decide which one I like best. Maybe this one. That's really cute. All right, let's change this kid over to a toddler. Okay, toddlers also got the same shirt, and female toddlers got the same dress. I believe infants also got something, if I'm not mistaken. Infants also got the same top. Oh my God, you can have the whole family match. That's kind of fun. Is that the first time that they've ever given us an item across all life stages? I think it might be. Which, granted, the shirt is the only thing across all the life stages, but I will take it. Oh, and the toddlers also got the dress. That's so cute. Oh wait, that's an infant. The toddlers did get the dress too. I wish they would have given us that dress in the adult size, because I think that would have still been cute. I mean, I love the jumper, but the dress would have been cute as well. I think that that's everything in cast. I meant to look at the eyes for the kids and the toddlers. I always forget something. I'm gonna move them into a house because we need to actually cook some recipes. But before we get to recipes, let's check out everything in BuildBuy. Let's start with Adventure Awaits. We finally got the bar. So you can make a seamless curtain all the way across. Is it the lighting in here, or is there a very obvious seam on that? Oh God. Maybe it's not the right color. So there's a very obvious seam. Like the bar is darker than the curtains. It seems on all swatches. It's better than nothing, okay? I don't want to be a complainer, but they could have done better on that. It doesn't look that good. And then in Life and Death and Greenhouse Haven, they said they gave us more swatches or variants, I think, but can I be so for real with you right now? I don't remember what the previous options were. So I guess let me know. I guess let me know if they did. I don't feel like I see anything new, but maybe I'm wrong. Now the things are the new base game update. First up, we got this new cushion. Oh, I don't have my cheats on because I don't have my mods installed. We can look at it on the floor at first though anyways. Okay, same pattern on the front and the back it looks like. Oh, cute. Oh, so many. Oh, and some plain ones. We actually really needed some like that, I think. Okay, well, for example, look at how cute this will be on this couch. Oh my God, I love it. We got this new lamp with the shade. You can just tell, like, compared to this older base game furniture, how much nicer these items are looking. I can see myself using this one all the time. Honestly, that is the best lamp that we have in the game now, officially. That is really cute. I love all of these swatches. Even the pattern ones I think are very, very usable. I am trying and failing to find the new art piece. There it is. Oh my gosh. I had to search for it by the name. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my God. So many swatches, so many frame colors. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, I can definitely see myself using this all the time. Actually, that's so good. I really like this swatch here with like the landscape. And then I also really like this squiggly one, but also the one where she's like carrying a bowl on her head. I'm obsessed. I think this is so pretty and so usable. And I really like the color wave. Like that makes me want to build a house like in a color wave like that. We got this new woven basket. This is a fully decorative item. I don't think it has any kind of functionality, but this does come in a lot of really nice colors, and it is a good like little corner item. I think the new rug is what I'm most excited for. Oh, that's a very nice size too. Obviously this living room, not exactly the vibes, but that's because it's like a true starter home over here. We'll put our basket over there. See, look, already nice. I love the tassels on this. Oh, this is the new best rug in the game. In a base game update, we got the best rug and the best lamp. Oh my God. I love that. The rug is very neutral. They do have a couple of like semi-orangey swatches in it, but for the most part, it's very earthy tones, and I really like that personally. Like this, the most usable swatch for sure, but a lot of pretty colors in the mix. And then we got the new aloe plant. She's gorge. Can I be so for real with you right now? I did not know aloe plants had flowers. I thought it was just like these parts, but it comes in so many pretty swatches. It looks like it comes in a lot of the same colors as the basket. So I think that they're gonna pair well together. I don't think they have all of the same swatches, but they do have some of the same swatches. But that being said, I do think a lot of these swatches mix and match well together. And then we got a new kitchen clutter item. Okay, I do like this. I will say this bowl in particular, I'm not crazy impressed with the texture, but I do like the texture of the other two pretty okay. Only 4 swatches in this. They're mostly neutrals though, so I think it's a very usable item. And I'll always take some more kitchen clutter, so not gonna complain about that. Okay, we also got 2 new dishes. I'm gonna cheat my Sims cooking skill, and then we'll just look and see what you need to cook each of the meals. So we got chicken drumsticks. I don't see chicken drumsticks. Okay, let's skip that. Let's go to the next one. I'll circle back and see if I can figure that out. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so silly. It's jollof rice with chicken and drumsticks. So it's one meal that we got. I was thinking it was multiple. So that was my bad. I think I even read it wrong when I read the article. Okay, so here's what that looks like all together. Honestly, the texture on that, not bad. I mean, the rice is a little bad, but so it was all Sims rice, but let's see what one serving looks like. I mean, yeah, that's cute. I'll always take more dishes in the game. I feel like I make the same thing over and over again, so more variety is always nice. I'm just watching back through the video. I think that covers everything in the game, but I just want to make extra sure that we didn't miss anything. Oh, I missed the head wrap. Okay, wait, we got to go back into cast because I missed the head wrap, and then I also forgot to look at the eyes from the fairies pack. This is the new head wrap. It comes in a lot of plain colors. So solid colors all around, so you can mix and match super easy. And then it also comes in a lot of those same colors and patterns. Oh, actually a lot of different ones too, as the other clothes that we got. That is really nice. The texture on that, in my opinion, is great. Like you can kind of see the actual ridges. It looks like a wrap and not something that they like drew wrinkles onto, if that makes sense. Okay, and we've just randomized ourselves another kid. Let's look at the eyes. So they gave the kids these eyes. So like this set where they're like kind of more vibrant, I guess is what you'd call them. I actually think they're really pretty and work well for humans. And then they also got a couple like this rainbow one. They added a lot because these start to be, I think, mermaids maybe, but I think this whole row right here is fairies. And I think with that is everything that we got in the new update, bar like all of the bug fixes, but obviously I can't go over all of those. I really, really like the new free items. I will always take free items in this game, and I really like more representation and more culture in the game. I always think that that's a nice addition. But I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Are you liking these new items? Which bug fix is your favorite? And what bug fix do you think needs to be added to the list next? I'd like to give a special shout out to my YouTube channel members. Thank you guys so much for the extra support. It really does mean the world to me. If you'd also like to become a channel member, you can find the link in the description below. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.